In summary, my 200 level was okay. It was okay, even if it was filled with ups and downs. As I've always said, there were more pains. There were more gains than the pains. As the Bible said, it said Jesus Christ endured the cross because of what is ahead. So irrespective of every other thing, in spite of every other thing we went through, financial, some of the time there will be financial fluctuation, difficulties and all that. But thank God for mom and dad, they were always there. So even if there was financial predicament, it doesn't last like that. So it was sweet, my 200 level was sweet.
A documentary. The 5 years of O.J. Henry in Delta State University.
As God will have it, was 300 level, a new academic session.
I resumed on time because of accommodation. As at 15th of January this year, that's 2007, I was already in school. I still wanted to stay in the school hostel. And one of the greatest advantage of staying in the school hostel is reliable power supply. They always put on the generator for us every 6 a.m. to about 8 a.m. in the morning, and also 12 noon to about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, then about 6 p.m. to about 12 p.m. in the night. There is always light if there is no power from PSCN. So this is how it always go every day. And also this power from generator is also supplemented by power from PHCN, which is more reliable inside the school than outside the campus. So I was also able to secure accommodation in this hall called Abraka Hall, which is my hostel. I stayed up there in room 87.
Henry was privileged to be among the 5 persons that stood for his department in the total annual summer school examination. Thus, February 21st, Henry left for Port Harcourt, where the exams held.
It was really an experience to remember. It was actually my first time of being to Port Harcourt. That much talked about Port Harcourt, so I was privileged to visit it, and we had to stay in this hotel for about 3 days. Wow, for some time when I've not tasted life just like the way we tasted it for these 3 days that we stayed here. I couldn't imagine about 70,000 naira spent on just me for 3 days. It was really an experience to remember. It was an experience to remember in Port.
On the 24th of February, a Saturday, Henry was back in Abraka and academics activities continued. In this section, Henry made so much money from banner making. As earlier outlined, fellowship was part of his life.
I don't regret giving my time to God while in school, because He was my all. He gave me the privilege to be here. Many of my contemporaries are still writing down today, still looking for admission. For some that even started with me, for some that even got the admission just the way I did. Some of them are no more. some fell by the wayside, they were unable to continue. I can remember losing about 2 fellow students that stayed with me in the same compound. One of them was the compound I stayed in PB. I remember the other one was in this other apartment I stayed in my 100 level. It could have been me, just as the songwriter said, but thank God for this God. So I wonder why I will not give my time to this one. That was my secret and my source, and it's still my secret and my source today. I gave so much time to him while in school, most especially the drama ministry. I was deep into it. We did a lot of drama while in school with our drama group called Trinity Actions. I will not forget this group. I will not forget these faces.
Of the matter is this, or here is a man that is so committed to everything he places his hand on. And talking about RCF as a family, I mean the Redeemed Christian Fellowship, O.J. Henry has really been a kind of a pillar to every success RCF have recorded in the past 5 years. Commitment, so to say, has really paid off. He's a graduate today, but a graduate with class. I am not afraid of what he will go out there to do or what the outside world will see of him. He has really made impact in terms of fellowship activities and in terms of academics too. He has really been involved in grooming people, trying to make people see the other side of life. I just have this one confession to make about O.J. Henry. When I came in through pre-degree, he was actually the one that taught us the mathematical aspect of pre-degree, because I never knew anything concerning mathematics, especially advanced mathematics. He made it so plain to us, and he's a teacher, a dramatist to the core. In fact, he served in that capacity in ROC. And to God